So next question, should I reconsider the long-term building up of a Roth IRA with regards to Israeli taxes?
Can you please say again? I'm not sure I understood.
Sure. So the person is asking, should I reconsider the long-term, I guess I'll rephrase that, the long-term investments in Roth IRAs with regards to Israeli taxes? So just for those who may be listening and don't get the nuances, basically speaking, in the US, retirement accounts are in one of two categories. I know I'm being very, very broad in this discussion. So there are those which are entirely deductible upfront. So you reduce your taxable income by what you put in, like a 401k. But on the tail end, when you do get a distribution after you retire, it will be subject to taxes when you're pulling it out, right? Then there are those which are where you're paying the taxes now. So like a Roth IRA. So you're paying the taxes, you're putting them in, so it's after tax money. But when you pull it out later on, it would normally be tax-free when you pull it out of retirement. So the person is asking about the Roth IRA, which is after tax money, normally from a US perspective. And the person is asking, what are your views from an Israel perspective, Ariel?
Okay, so from Israel perspective, it will be not tax exempt. I mean, it will be only partly. What we'll do in Israel is to see what is the money that was invested and how much money is taken out. And the difference between them will be probably taxed in Israel. Again, we may be able to receive a 35 exemption on all this income, but the rest will be taxed. Since in Israel, this is not familiar for the Israel Tax Authority investment vehicle.
Mm-hmm. Understood. And just a little commentary from a U.S. perspective, of course, given that we're in a situation where it is quite likely that we'd see an increase in taxes in the U.S., people tend to be leaning towards investment decisions, which mean that they pay taxes now when it's low, as opposed to paying taxes later on when chances are it's going to be higher. So that, that's one of the considerations.
Please subscribe, like, share, and comment below. Our books and upcoming events are available at htj.tax. Email us at help@htj.tax to engage us, to advise on international tax or business matters.